receiver once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Good. 63.
On first down, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Chase Young taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and long.
Trimmer.
Throwing is Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First and 10. Now Hurts. He's got his man Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts gonna hand this one to Shipley, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Back at the 45-yard line.
On third down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Eagles first down.
Throwing is Hurts. That's a short one. I got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Rams offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams first down.
They'll look to throw again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Yes. A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he will score. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, L.A. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer.
Rams 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked.
Great.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And so it begins. Week 1 of the 2027 season. Familiar faces in new places. Lots to get you caught up on. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Chiefs. And it's Jalen Royals. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Lions come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Vikings move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
give them what they asked for.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Hurts to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's first and 10.
And that goes first down. First and 10 at the 43.
On play action, Hurts. Oh, he's his tight end, Goddard. They get 21 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. A run up the middle with Barkley. And a good run there. So they give him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's third and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That's going to be caught. Points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Rams offense ready for it there. First possession of this second half. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough field.
And we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
running right, and he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set the pressure too much, and he goes down. Jalen Carter, he works his way in to record the second sack of his young career. The Rams punting unit coming out. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
No touch that. And anyone hit? No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1.
Great. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
And anyone hit?
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
No touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Third, they need 8.
Great. Set. Delta.
Now Hurts. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nolan Smith working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. He'll drop to throw. The catch made by Nakua. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. That's called in on the left by Nakua. Punt team headed out for the Rams. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 29. Here's 2nd and a yard. Fake to give. Now it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Running from the pistol with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
The coverage by Javon Clark.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Coverage by N'Kobe Dean.
Let's go now. Like it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll set up the screen here to Cora. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. They're all set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not much doing. There, they made sure he would not get free.
The 50-yard line.
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On the ground, This is Shipley, and he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
60 Eagle!
Doesn't carry here for Shipley. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On play action, here's McCoy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jared first. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. No return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But he can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Ready, go!
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Cora. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Blake Cora.
Back to the air one more time. For the middle, that one caught by Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers.
Complete to Zay Flowers.
The man in motion is Watson.
7.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Now they'll set up to throw. Nakobe Dean starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener.
And it's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one caught. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Rams. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going like a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down, here's Shipley. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run with Shipley. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down, they need 7. They'll give it here to Shipley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Carry here for Shipley.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go. Here's McCoy. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.